Welcome to my channel, guys. It's Dari, and in my new video I really want to show you some of Moscow region and not just the city. So during 2 days we're going to drive to 2 famous destinations here, and it's also an idea for you when you come to visit Moscow to visit something outside of the city. Beautiful viewpoint. It's our first stop here. This is the church Nikolai Chudotvorets. I think no version in English, but yeah, it's really beautiful. But I'm so happy I took a jacket because it's super windy here. Now we made a fast stop in the countryside of my father. And then we're going to Ethnomir in Russian language, and then I will tell everything about it. In Russian language, a country house is called dacha. Now there is a construction site, but in 1 year this place is gonna be really beautiful. Now I'm in Ethnomir. It's a thematic park that located 90 kilometers from Moscow. It's super interesting. I wanted to visit this place for a long time because here you can see how people from 52 countries are living. There's special house or, for example, background of this that located, for example, Japan or Mongolia, or like really different countries. Super interesting. Here it's a little bit rainy, and I think I'm the only tourist here, but it's okay. So let's start exploring. I was advised to start my tour of the park from the building of so-called Alley of the World, where there are rooms with decoration from different countries. So interesting. And guys, I'm the only one here. Oh my gosh. And now I'm near, as I understand, Chinese room. I hope I haven't made a mistake. And it smells like, this air. I don't know what, but it smells like something Chinese. It's super interesting. It's worth noting that when I returned here 3 hours later, there were already a lot of people, and especially children, for whom master classes were held. As I understood everything correctly, in each room here, which is representative of some country, there are tours, for example, and different master classes. Super interesting, because now there is nothing, there is some information that you can read about this country, the example of clothes, national clothes, but not so much information. They're gonna be tour at 10 a.m. and now it's 8. I came just to the early opening, and actually they let me in a little bit early because it started raining. When I came out of the building, I saw these old houses, which you can really see in the Moscow region. I think working here will be especially interesting for people who are interested in the reality of living in Russia, and most of these houses have some shops with Russian local goods and food. I was personally impressed with the hotels with different themes like this building, but about this a little bit later. Indeed, when you walk here, it's like you get into the past, super interesting and atmospheric. I think this park is a paradise for children, as they have a lot of things to do here, like the tree path through the forest and the dinner safari. Oh, this building are hotels and wow. Throughout the park, there are stands where you can read how people from different regions of Russia lived in the past, about the features of the region and animals that live there. I want to pay special attention to the details of Ethnomir as they give such a stunning atmosphere to the park. As I understood, there are free tours every hour around different places that included to the price, and in English, in Russian. I suppose there can be in other languages, but that's what I see now. And oh my god, guys, really, it's so interesting. And there are not people like almost at all. There are some tourists, but I mean, look. Oh my god, it's really nice now, but it's weekdays, so most people come here on the weekends. And oh my god, there are such other thematic hotels. It's just awesome, really. You can come here to pay for the entrance and to stay for a night here. I think it's amazing, and with the kids here, it's just a pleasure. I'm so sad that when I was a kid, this park haven't been existed. Was I correct? Probably I haven't been. Sorry, but oh my god, really. If you have one day out of Moscow, I totally advise you to visit it. All these buildings are hotels that everybody can stay in for as much as they want, and it's super atmospheric. I found out about prices here. For a night it will cost you 3,400 rubles, so it's about 50 euro. And I think it's worth it because there is a spa and everything, so maybe one day I will return here. But I'm not sure about sleeping for a night because we have a countryside just 10 minutes from here, so but amazing place. And this amazing place that immediately catches your eye is a spa. And each hotel has a restaurant with this kind of food. For example, there is an Indian restaurant that everybody can visit and try it. Just awesome, really. Also, there is an aviary with huskies. To enter there, you need to pay 100 rubles to hug them. And also you can ride a sled in the woods with them, but I felt so sorry for the dogs because they're in the cage, so I decided not to go there. Remember this tree? The dacha, the symbol of Russia. Another thing to do in the park is visit a mini farm, the entrance to which costs 50 rubles, what is less than 1 euro, and it was really funny. I think children will love this place. The entrance ticket to this place was pretty cheap. I paid 250 rubles, what is like 4 euro, less even than 4 euro, like 3 euro probably even with this course. So it's really cheap. And for adults, because I still a student, I graduated but I still have ID for 1 more month. And for adults it's gonna be 400, so it's also cheap. That's why they're trying like a lot of restaurants, cafes, places like this little zoo and husky area to get more money, but I just didn't like that husky in one small place. Anyway, it's still good. You also can ride this car to feel the beauty of Russian roads. It's worth noting that the park is still building new buildings and interesting places, as this is a large-scale project that will improve every year. And in the end, 2 dogs jump on me and make me super dirty. Also, there is a small museum of Soviet Union that you can visit for free, where you can see how apartment and school look like. even though this park has some drawbacks, it's still really beautiful and super interesting. Absolutely advise to visit it. There are tours from Moscow for one day here and it's not so expensive. So guys, I will see you tomorrow. Day second, guys, and now we're in a really famous town in Russia called Sergiev Posad, and behind me there is the most famous monastery of Russia, and it's actually my first time here. Maybe when I was a kid I visited this place, but I don't remember this for sure. So now it's like a family trip. We decided to visit it, and from now it looks really nice in sort of countryside style, but the good one, and also a lot of tourists are coming here, and I understand why. First things are first, we came to eat to this place, and I think you will love it because the food was good and it's so atmospheric, like the Russia in the past. The monastery was founded at 1553 and now there are more than 50 incredible, beautiful buildings. Even now, when there are no tourists, there are a lot of people in the Holy Trinity Sergio's Lavra. To be honest, I'm afraid to imagine what this place looks like on the weekends when the borders are open. After all, this is one of the most visited places in Russia. You can easily get to this place from Moscow by using a train from Yaroslavsky train station till the station Sergiev Posad, or by bus from Vedanha station. Guys, I will tell you honestly, I was really impressed with this monastery. I even have not expected to feel this way, and probably for you it will be even more beautiful because I'm so used to the churches like that, and you perhaps know. Basically speaking, this is the complex of different churches and it's so beautiful. Also, there is one important grave where is my mom staying for the line to take a look at this, but I wouldn't be able to record videos there. And to be honest, I'm not a religion person, so I'm not really interested in this. I'm more about architecture, and here, architecture is just excellent, so beautiful. Absolutely advise to come here. It's really easy to go from Moscow, just I think 90 kilometers or 70, and you can go by train, by bus. Absolutely worth it. Are you happy to stay here? Ты счастлив тут стоять? Very much. My father also not a religion person, and my mom said, okay, I want a saint water, bring it to another line, and he was like, okay, woman. And later my mom also made me go to see the relics of Sergei Radonjichko. Only important thing that you should know that you can pay here only by cash, so bring it with you because I haven't seen the apparat where you can change where you can take it from the card. And also another thing, try this. It's called kvass. I already mentioned it once. It's Russian drink, really delicious, totally nice. And the bird almost killed me. It was unexpected to me to find out that Sergiev Posad looks even more like a village than a town because of the large number of old country houses, or how we call it in Russia, dachas. Now we arrived at the second spot for today, Chernigivsky Skid. As you can see, it's a church, and also there should be a cave. Now we're trying to find this, and this cave is the only one in Moscow region that you can find, so that's why it's so famous. We will take a look, and then I think we'll go right to home. In Sergiev Posad there are many things to do, like not so many, but also there are many museums, more churches, but we wanted to see these two really beautiful spots and to show you this. Now it's a little bit sad because in the information on the internet says that the cave gonna close at 9 p.m. But in fact, this cave like gated under the church, and they let it go to the tour until 5:30, and it's 5:28. They didn't let us go inside. It's really sad, but okay, it's happened sometimes. So remember this, that it should be a really beautiful, really unique place, but you should come here until 5:30. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really would like to show you more about Moscow region because it's really beautiful. If you like this video, don't forget to push the like button, and if you like my content, subscribe to my channel, and let's travel Russia together.